Morning, good morning. As usual, running behind. But how we doing this morning, fellas? Where's the host? Yeah, when y'all on time out here, when I'm ahead of y'all, I don't hear nothing. All right, let me turn the camera on. As you can see, it's old dark 30. Um, where the heck am I? I'm at one of my spots before heading out. So I think I'm just gonna sit. We're gonna sit here and talk for a minute and then figure stuff out. You know what I mean? Let me do a little switching around here. Dock his pay. Yeah. Y'all very, very helpful this morning. Thank you very much. Let's see his settings. General camera. Yeah, my battery was my earpiece. My battery was dying, and it was real low. I said, man, let me get this thing charging before um I start out this morning. But you know how it is. Well, when I become when I have a million subscribers, yeah, that's when I'll be docking pays. Can you guys hear me? Let's see here. Oh wow, see, we're real nice today. But one of the things I wanted to talk about today, uh, one of the things I wanted to talk about today was something that I noticed around around this time last month. And let me grab a water. Alrighty. Okay. On this time last month, there was some drama going on in these YouTube streets. And what I mean by that, um, someone had hold on one second. Because I'm maneuvering around. Um, someone on YouTube, a fellow YouTuber who had volunteered for the Hypathon, excuse me, and decided they weren't going to do it. They said it on somebody's YouTube page in their live chat, right? And and a lot of drama went down around that. And when they showed up, they said they weren't going to do it, and it's like, and I happened to hear it, and I emailed the right people and said, hey, you might want to watch out. So and so said that they weren't going to, participate, even though they asked to participate. Do you see what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff went down, and they were blowing up. Next thing you know, it went to Big Rooster and everybody, and they were lying on people and all that. And what I want to kind of mention today is watch your back. Not only in the real world, a lot of us are so trusting of people when they are just plain straight up jealous of us. And that's what kills me. Why are you gonna be jealous of me, of all people, who's been nothing but it's been nothing but the word struggle my whole daggone life? You know what I'm saying? Why are you gonna hate on me when I'm just so grateful if I can get a pack of ramen noodles? That makes me happy, or you know just one daggone cookie or one peanut butter sandwich. I'm not worried about getting this almighty bag that everybody's trying to get. That half of us ain't went to school. Half of us ain't went to college. Good good 90% of us ain't even got a daggone degree. And, we ain't trying to sell nothing, but we'd rather steal, we'd rather rob, we'd rather cheat, and we'd rather snatch from someone else. But my thing is, and then people will use you, especially on this YouTube thing. And I've noticed that a lot of people, you see them everywhere until, good morning. You see them everywhere until they get that 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 hours and they're monetized, and then they kind of forget where they came from. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not gonna mention who it is, but and I distinctly remember because I remember certain facial features of that person, so I know it was them. I can go back and get the receipts, but don't come for me. I ain't the one. But this person was talking smack about the hypathon. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Blue Chicken. How you doing? This was talking real big smack about the hypathon. And then Saturday, I just happened to, because, I was up early. I did it. I volunteered because, it looks like, they need a little help. And I also found out that they're not going to do a May, and, it's switching hands for June and so forth and so on. So I said, well, this might be my last time. So let me jump in there. And the problem I had was a certain person had said on their live, with this hypathon thing. I'm not doing no hypathon. And, it was kind of, I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but to me, it looked like they were talking smack about the hypathon. I wouldn't do no hypathon. But guess who I seen? I seen the same person that said, I wouldn't do no hypathon on the hypathon. Do you see what I'm saying? So you talking smack, but now you on the daggone thing. I'm not trying to draw no negative attention, but that's what I want to talk about. Watch who you align yourself with, in these YouTube streets. If you're gonna align yourself with this person, you might want to don't acknowledge that you coming in, you sitting there. You might want to, you know, watch and listen on they stuff. You might want to do like a YouTube background check. Yeah, I mean, I am, but I keep it. I'm trying to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And people, people just tend to stab each other in the back. We're all honestly, we're all characters. Exactly. Why would you tear someone down that's all they've done is support you? I don't understand that, because and I think Charles has said it, that negativeness, you know, it it attracts a lot of people, and I don't like to be negative because it actually physically affects me. But the thing is, you know, we have to be who we are. You know what I'm saying? Mike, I know you're a nice person because I can sense it in your voice when you talk and you get excited about you get excited about your channel. You get excited about playing. Like, I got them daggone um those gnats or whatever. They tearing up my tomato plant. But I went and got some, was it neem oil or whatever this stuff. What is this stuff? Yeah, neem oil, little funky, but shoot, I don't even care about eating them now. But I'm telling you, this plant. I douse that sob. You know, um, I see one or two, and I'm gonna hit it every morning until everybody did. But the thing is, and what I preach is just be you, be who you plan to be and want to be, so you can be happy. Because again, a lot of these people, they're coming on channels like Miss T with the T. They're coming on with the weightlifting geek and all folks like that are channel growers. Yeah, I support you too. I got you know actually I need to when I get off here, I'm gonna see if I got you uh blue chicken, if I got you so if it alerts me or not. You know what I'm saying? And because I want to be supportive. You support me, and I apologize if I haven't. And a lot of times, I'm busy, and then when I stop for the day. Man, I'm telling them I'm gonna go for a walk. I walked up to the truck stop door, looked around in there, and took my ass straight to bed. Because I guess maybe I'm trying to get back used to getting up this early, and I'm getting there. But again, what my thing is today, watch your back. Because I started. Oh yeah, I got to see that. I remember you said that. I got to go see that. Yeah, I mean, I don't garden either, bro. But I like watching your stuff. So now in Blue Chicken, you called me. Now I got to go find your ass now because she see you did some mowing. I love mowing, but it just bothers me that people get so. Good morning. Good morning. And people get so involved and they have so much hatred in their heart, and then they wonder why they nothing ain't happened. And like Charles will tell you, um, I got treated real like freaking dirt, and this guy has 50,000 subscribers, and they were a cruising channel, and I that's when the celebration was coming. I thought, well, hey, let's do that. Let's do that. Look, come on, everybody. I thank God Charles didn't listen to me. And he was one of the travel agent and the whole 9 yards, and real nice on YouTube. Hey, look at them the channel. Hey, hey, we smile, giggle, giggle, smile. But when you talk to him in real life, he was disrespectful to my wife. And when we got on that shit, the only thing that saved that man was Charles, because Charles he'll knock me out just to protect me. Because I wouldn't go over there and I wanted to confront the N word. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be all this YouTube nice. Dad, I just got me a YouTube saying you all YouTube nice, but you're all evil in real life. You see what I'm saying? How are you going to grow your channel? Because this is what a lot of people are coming into play. They get the 1,000 subscribers, they get the 4,000 hours, but then after that, it takes them 7 to 8 months to even get $100, a $100 check. Is because you didn't focus on. Okay, you didn't you're wondering how come I can't make any money doing this? Because one thing, you didn't listen to anybody that's trying to show you something. Like MT Miss V. If you look at her channel and listen to what this woman is actually saying, you might actually learn something. Bro, ain't nobody skinny on this tag on this page. So I don't know what you worried about that for. Shoot. When I first started this, I was pushing 300 plus. Oh, good morning. Oh my God. She must be well rested. That's why you done got up. Hey, what's up, Dre? And and you, Dre, you a fine example. You're a good person. I can sense it. I feel it. I know it. Watch your back. Watch your back on these YouTube streets. Because this is what we're talking about this morning. And what I mean is these people, they'll use you up and then kick you to the curve and then play and then want sympathy and play the I got used and abused by everybody. Why did y'all do this to me? I didn't do nothing wrong. And that's what I thought. I was reminded of African Dreamer and his wife when that other lady who clearly said, "I'm not going to do the hypathon." So me being a loyal person, I contacted the right folks. Said, "Watch your back. So and so ain't gonna show up." And then when it happened, they didn't show up. They even took down their banners because these YouTube people, they do their homework. You know what I'm saying? And took down the banners. And then when that person didn't show up and someone else was in their place, oh, y'all just replaced me. See, all that negativeness, all of that drama. See, that's what we're so used to. We're looking for one daggone thing. And it was so funny. I was reminded. It was somebody posted. I think they posted on Facebook, and they shared it out from someone else. And they said, and this is for women and guys. Okay, I'm gonna say because on it they said just women, just women did it, but I'm gonna say guys also. And what it said was, I'm paraphrasing. Watch out for someone who's been single for way too long because they looking for any excuse to get rid of you or get away from you. Like, and the person said, "Why did you why did you leave the 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 top off the peanut butter? I've had enough. Enough is enough. We done." You see what I'm saying? People are so used to pain. They're so used to negativeness. They're so used to sorrow. They're so used to all of that mess in their life, and at their job, and their work, that they believe that is a good, positive attention. And I'll actually add to it. Some years back, I was like that. My whole life was nothing but the subtraction, the symbol, the subtraction symbol. I was so miserable, lonely. Oh, excuse me. I was so miserable and so freaking lonely that I started, you know, throwing my business out there on Facebook. Like, oh, woe is me. You know, I'm broke. I'm hungry. We need this. I need that. And pray for me. And I used to get so many messages, and that just wasn't healthy. Exactly. It just wasn't healthy. But I was soaking it up like it was a sponge. And I literally started making shit up for it, you know. And when it takes time for me to figure something, I'm like, I got to stop doing this. But I kept on, and a lot of people don't realize that they're doing that. They're causing drama. They're causing negativeness, and that cloud that is hovering above their head. Instead of it being one cloud, they want to make it into a tsunami. They want to make everybody. Yeah, exactly. They're miserable, and they want everybody to share in their misery. And one of the things I have to do, I do it every morning. And it's the funniest thing. I'll be so heartbreaking when YouTube cuts them out. Is Tommy Yo Hotel. He's a Japanese dude. He actually, I don't know if y'all seen Kill Bill. I think this is the second version when the entry scene that song he plays that song. Uh, that guitar song. But he does a lot of guitars and I got one of his things on concert and it makes me so happy. I don't know what the blankety blank this guy's saying because it's all in Japanese. But it's fun to me. I'm dancing around in the truck. I get that positive energy in me and I start my day every day the same way. I think I know the dang on song by heart, and I don't even understand or know what it is. But I found something positive that gets me going every morning. When I get off of here, I'm gonna play that same thing on YouTube. Um, it's the positive energy that we give out, that we portray, that we exhibit. I'm using these big words. If you ask me, well, what does that mean? I don't know. I'm just saying it. But my thing, and I go back to what I said in the beginning of today. I want to really call this person out, but I don't want this. I don't want to smoke because when I it'll be kind of hypocritical of me. But I just noticed this, and I'm like, wait a minute, that person was talking smack about us and the I wouldn't do no hypathon. I don't want to do it, and trust me, I could I could go get the tea. But I don't need to. You know what I mean? But your body, it's something about those endorphins. You get endorphins certain ways. You're so used to being negative that you're not ready to hear something positive. You're actually afraid when something positive happens to you. Why did I say that? I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I do know. I know that's right. Amen to that, Drake. You know, the I do know that I went through that. And for years, you know, everybody talk about I never had to say to my wife, "You the wife, go make my dinner." It was just the opposite. Like like this woman trying to make sure nobody look at me. And I don't care as long as she look at me, but I, like every time I come home, when I come home, what you eat today? The first words come out her mouth. What you eat today? Nothing. What you want? What you want for dinner? And I'm not. My wife just ain't a cook. She a really good cook. I hope she ain't don't come on here and hear that. Because we be battling. I kind of got lazy because food's getting better and better. But she, that positive energy, even when I don't want it, it's still there. I remember in my first marriage, I just wanted to know you're there when we're laying in the bed. I would tap her, put my hand on it, she shove it off, get off me. I remember telling my wife that, and this one, my 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 best friend now, and I always wake up teetering on the edge of the bed because she done moved all the way over. She snuggled under me and everything. Babe, 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 move over. Look. You got room. No, I don't. Move over. And it's it's not even aggravating. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I look forward to it. I remember today. I was yesterday morning. I was kind of on the brink of tears, and I was wondering why am I so sad? Because again, guys, when I get my emotions hit, my emotions hit tenfold. Like I mean, I was holding back the tears, And later on that day, I thought, okay, well, let's hit the music, let's get going. By yada yada yada. Called Charles, felt better, and then she called me up. He says, "Today, I really miss you," and I said, "You know what? I feel just the same because we spent 2 whole weeks together, and that's been a long time since we did that, you know. But I got to get out. I got to get the money. I got to do what I got to do." But what I'm saying is that positive energy. You know, I remember when I first started my channel, I had 4 freaking subscribers, and I had gotten 10 or 15 or something like that. And I woke up the next day and I was down to like 7. And I remember I'm I remember I think I said this to you, but this sucks. I'm not doing this no more. Blah 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 blah. I'm going back to being me. I'm just gonna have fun. And and I realized that everybody isn't gonna grow like other people. Like Miss T, she took a long time for that lady to get to where she's at. It took a long time for what's motivation with weightlifting geek. It took a long time. It took a long time for everybody to do this. And I remember Big Son's Big Son's lawn care. He's been saying, look, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And that's why I check the numbers, but I keep moving forward. I know when I can get more subscribers. I'm not in a position to do it right now. And that's my main base is the lawn cutting the lawn. I get subscribers cutting the lawn. I get subscribers working on the lawnmower. I get subscribers when I do go to these lawn care shops and video lawn stuff. Um, Short videos of trucking. I look at my analytics. But the thing is, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna have fun. Good morning, Cleveland. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. If you hit can't stop can't stop pound no hashtag can't stop. Don't put the apostrophe in it, and you could actually it'll share out your link to everybody else in the thing. Well, you say that, Dre. Shoot, I was at 2011. I was at 2011, and exactly the the videos is stuff I like have fun doing. And like you said, you have fun. You being yourself. Just be you. Do you, boo boo. Um, but the thing just being this is just being yourself enough. I think it is because there are more people out. There are more people out here that enjoy looking and watching someone that is just being themselves. There's more people out here that is just enjoying themselves and embracing the friendships. You know, um, right now I'm kind of struggling because man, kind of blew all the money. You know, went on a cruise and then had to go to New York and shoot, I ain't had a check in dang there. It's gonna go on 2.5 weeks, but that's okay because I got someone who has my back and we got each other. And I did actually learn to save up a little bit. Exactly. People are tired of fake. So that's why, I try to be me. And I'm still trying to figure out me. You know, it's been 8 years of me on this journey to figure out me. Exactly. That I've been on this journey on trying to figure out being me because I grew up in an abusive household. I grew up with nothing but violence, nothing but hatred, you know, nothing but negativeness. And it just engulfed me for so many years. So when I finally moved to being positive and trying to stay positive, you know, it's been exciting because again, I've been in nothing but survival mode for I can't even remember. But now I am slowly coming out of survival mode and just moving into I'm 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 gonna live. I'm gonna live me and me and my family and have a recording of it. That was one of the main reasons why I had I said this YouTube channel. I'm gonna record my life and my enjoyments, my whole, my, my whole the whole situation. My best my, my buddy Vincent, who just got married with his broke ass, but he just got back from a cruise on the Carnival Celebration. I would have loved to seen this because Vincent is compared to me, he's skinny. He loves to eat, and just to be able to watch someone else. Exactly. Well, hold on. Let me read this. Yeah. Exactly. 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 I'm sorry. I'm reading your stuff, but I know how much he loves to eat, and I've been trying to get that boy on cruise ships for a long time, and because I wanted him to see what I seen, because I'm shooting. I don't just love to eat. I'm a pig, and I had to check myself on this cruise. Why you say that? 'Cause I, I was how you're supposed to chew your food. You're supposed to chew that one bite that you do. You're supposed to chew your food 32 times before you swallow it. Not me. When I was on the boat, I did chomp, chomp, swallow, chomp, chomp, swallow, chomp, chomp, swallow, and wondering why I was so freaking sick. Jeez. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Cleveland. Lord. So, sorry to hear that, brother. Wow. Thought I had it bad. But hey, we keep in our prayers. God is good. And all the time, God is good. And that's one thing. One thing a lot of people don't understand, as far as I can remember, and I don't want God to remind me of anything, I'll be embarrassed. But I remember all the stuff I went through. I never blamed God. I asked why. I didn't never blame him. You know what I mean? Yeah, and and it's so funny because normally we'd be on that boat, me and Charles, he'd be buying all these shots and all that stuff, and that mess was getting me in trouble. She finally said it when we got off the celebration. I asked her, hey, bro, uh, I appreciate you be buying me those shots. Don't do it no more around her. You know what I mean? You just drinking it, and what we know. Any of you guys that drink, when you full of food, you ain't gonna catch a buzz. So it's kind of wasting your money buying that liquor. Cause trust and believe, I was full of food. You ain't gonna get no buzz. But what we were doing, on the Mardi Gras, when we came down in the morning, both of us had both of us had both of us had something while we were doing the both of us had something in them cups while we were doing the live on the boat. uh, and that was fun because I don't have to sneak around, but I don't want I don't want to smoke either. And saying I feel you, bro. I The fights in my house, my father always went for his guns, and my oldest sister would get to the guns before him and throw them in the pool. Throw all of his rifles in the pool. Because when my father said he shoot you, he meant it. You know, and that's yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Uh, let's try to get off. Let's try to move away from the negativeness because it's bringing me down. And but and my father's gone too. I know, but yeah, we used to have cruise coffee. I can't wait for that. So okay, so your father was a fisherman. Them little boats. I remember Pops. I used to go out with him. We go on those what do you call the things? Uh when you pay money to go fishing out in the ocean. I don't know what do you call those boats, but we would do that. And oh my God, he never told me don't eat nothing because I got seasick like big time. But now, being ex Navy, I don't get seasick no more. I remember we did a cruise to Bermuda. Well, probably. Oh God, dude. Um, how long do and Dre, you want to know how long do I stay on the road? I might do 2 months this time because I need to catch up. I need to catch up on the bills, and I need to get ahead of the game because I'm trying to come up with this money for Costa Rica. I need about 2 grand for the plane tickets, and the missus said if I could at least come up with 1,000, she'll work with me with that. So I got to come up with 1,000. Wow, brother. We're keeping our prayers. We're keeping our prayers. The the love that a child has for his parents is undeniable. We just want to be loved back. But what you don't realize sometimes that the demons that we all have sometimes can all consume our loved ones. Yeah, I need to do a GoFundMe because no, ain't nobody can contribute into my Cash App. By the way, let me let's see. Hold on a second. By the way, if y'all want to contribute to my Cash App for my trip to Costa Rica, hey, you ain't hurt my feelings none. Where was I? Hold on. Let me get back to where we are. God, sure enough. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't get me wrong, bro. If somebody, I know we all gonna go. We all got to go. But I, I don't want to know when I'm going. You know what I mean? I don't want to know when I'm going. Um, about 9 years ago, I got a rude awakening, I was told you about to go, but this is a proof positive. I thank God that okay. I thank God that I treated my trainee. This is the guy who actually ran into the truck and caused the truck to blow up. Even though that was horrible, the big horrible accident. But me being me, even though I am a greedy SOB, my trainee was in the truck and I seen he was just eating those those little sausages coming in small cans, and he he that's all he was eating. I was like, hey bro, nah, we can't do that. We I can't have that. And I took him back in the store. Hey man, we went in, I think it was Wendy's or something. Order what you want to eat. I don't got no money. I didn't ask you that. Order what you need to eat because I can't have you in this truck starving. You know what I mean? And every time we stop, I'm gonna get one. I'll bring you back something. I'll bring you back this. I'll bring you back. Come on, let's go eat. And, we sit down. And I treated him with the utmost respect. And even though it was his fault that we almost freaking died, in the fire, the curtains that separate the back of this truck, I was back there asleep. I woke up to an explosion. I woke up to seeing the whole curtains on fire. I'm screaming like a bitch because I don't know what's going on. I don't even have my glasses. And this guy reached in with one hand, snatched my behind out of that truck with just my tidy whities on. You know what I'm saying? And that was from being me. The guy I believe he saved my life, not because doing it. He could have said, well, this motherfucker cheating, I'm gonna leave his ass in there and just say, but whatever. I'm not saying that people do that, but it could have been, it could have been, and God reminded me, hey, you did the right thing. Um, I tasted death, and I hope I can be strong enough when the time does come. Well, Dre, look at it this way. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can go on a cruise. And what do you mean? You in Tennessee, so you could probably go get down to uh what's that? Alabama. No, yes, there's a port in Alabama. You could drive down there, park it, and then jump on the ship. But you don't have to do it right now. You could put something out. Go, you know, go 1 or 2 years out and just put. I think half the time it's $50 or $100. You put that down and you just pay for it like it's a layaway. You put $100 on this paycheck, $50 on this paycheck, even $5. That stuff adds up. And after a while, you will be paid off. Oh, you're in New Zealand. Cool. Wow. Welcome. That's a yeah. What you call it? Blue chickens from Australia. I gotta be y'all gotta make me look on the map. Y'all gotta make me look on the map. But Dre, what I'm saying with that is you could actually get on one of these ships. Um, if you can find like a girlfriend, whatever, to come with you, you paying even less. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We going we. I'm pretty sure we going. I'm pretty sure I am going to Costa Rica. It's gonna cost a bit. That's why I might stay out a little longer. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to Costa Rica. But because you have to look at it this way. Yeah, it's adding to the bills, but um, I'm finally living the positive life. I deserve a break. I deserve this. I remember, you guys gonna laugh, when I first got divorced, because I paid for everybody's stuff. And I never had nothing for me. My drawers was so tore up from the floor. It looked like, something out of a cartoon, that when I farted, I blew a cannonball hole in half of them in the back. I needed some underwear. Yes, I needed some underwear. Half the spandex at the tops, but most of my drawers falling apart. I needed some underwear. Do you guys want to realize it took me an hour, I think it's an hour plus, to buy a pack of drawers in Walmart, because I was not used to doing for me. I was not used to doing something for me. I remember I went and I said, wow, this is $16. That's too much. And I walk away. And I come back, but I really need it. But I'll get it later. And then I walk away and then come back, walk away, come back. Let me get, no. I need some, I don't need tidy whities no more. I need these. And I go back, come back, go back, come back. And then finally I said, damn it, I'm going to get these freaking drawers. And I literally went up to the front, gave the lady my card. I was actually shaking because I never did nothing for myself. I never did nothing for Darren. And I realized, oh, holy moly, we got a problem here. And I started thinking I got to start doing stuff for me, and that's what I'm saying when I say that. Yeah, they were holy. They were they were they were like Vatican holy. Oh. And I come to the conclusion that, look, life is short. You don't know when your time is coming. That's why I'm back on my eating good, eating better. Yeah. And I notice I have to have bananas and peanuts and stuff that has potassium in it, because you know I because my diabetes, and just before my diabetes, I go to the bathroom. Well, good for mine, so I need to take my potassium pill. And what I'm saying is, you have to start you have to start doing stuff, Dre, for yourself. You don't have to do it now, but you have to plan stuff out. Like right now, I got another cruise. We have another cruise set, because I want my sister and my sister and my son is coming on our next cruise. That's next July. I gotta start paying on that thing. I think I'm telling, like I said, I gotta start paying on it because it's about to come up real quick. Um, then after that one, the following year, I'm going back on another cruise on the same boat with Charles and his wife, and that's going to be they're going they're going to do 2 weeks on there. They're going to do Christmas and New Year's. We're coming on for the New Year's, and you'll be all right, bro. You'll be all right. You know, what I'm saying with that is you have to start doing for yourself, even though it seems astronomical. But if you start chipping away at it, it won't be astronomical after a while. It won't be. Yep. Well, Dre be teaching them that. She's a school counselor, and I know that positive smile. In that positive smile, and every other word, listen, listen. Hey, let me tell you something. Listen. And I'm saying this with love. Listen. If you keep on saying listen to me, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm listening. Okay, you done said enough. I hear you. I'm just saying that with love, Dre. Oh man. So just so you know why you're just seeing that screen. Oh, yeah. We gotta watch this. Oh boy, let me calm it down. But guys, we all have our pain. We just gotta know how to deal with it. Some of us take ibuprofen, some of us take Advil, some of us resort to large amounts of alcohol, some of us resort to drugs, sniffing and shooting, and a lot of us resort to prayer. We all need counseling. I wish the government would help us. You know, we all need counseling, but everybody's battle is not the same battle. And when you make it through, when you make it through to the other side, tell somebody. Spread the good news. You might not think there's a God, but there's a God, because the God I know, he don't he you know the part in Red Sea stuff, that stuff's over. It's a slow nudge. He know me. Hey, Darren, you are a hard headed SOB. So we're gonna have to do this the hard way. When you finally realize, then I'm gonna start changing your life. There's those slight nudges in certain directions. Or if you're so loving, why did this happen? Well, why not? This isn't the Jetsons, guys. This is real life, reality. There's a war in the background fighting against, principalities or whatever the heck that's called. There's a real war in the background. You know what I mean? Exactly. Dre, go to Wanda's channel. You get them envelopes, put that money aside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not fishing like it sounds like y'all were doing like big, real fishing, you know. Um, and again, I am not an expert on anything, so take what I'm saying as a grain of sand. So what I'm saying is this is for entertainment purposes only. A host has no idea what he's doing. He just likes doing it. I just like flapping off at the gums because what you guys don't realize, this is therapy for me. I started realizing um, yesterday that I was bringing up a lot of stuff that I thought I had forgotten. And, I had to watch that because there's a lot of this mess I don't want to remember. You know what I mean? There's a lot of it I don't want to remember because that stuff can and is painful. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say a prayer for you, Cleveland. Because I can understand. I can feel it through this through YouTube. You know that you hurting, bro. But again, I'm not a professional. I can't tell you how to stop hurt. I just know that through friendship and love and God, I slowly started healing. Sometimes that scab gets pulled off, and then you start bleeding again. But guess what? We need to put that bacitration on that scab today. We need to put some bacitration on that scab or whatever they call that mess. And we need to put a Band-Aid back on it. And then we need to pray to God that he gives you strength to endure even the memories of that abuse. And, and just, you're always welcome on here. We talk with you. Shoot. We don't have nothing else to do other than drive a truck. You know what I mean? We're on here. Me, Dre, all the people that say they come, they come visit. But Mike, and Charles, we ain't got no problem to sit back and say, hey, do give you some suggestions, because everybody done been through something. I ain't gonna tell y'all about Charles because that's his life. But that N-word done been through some stuff. And he's very, I know y'all, keep pushing forward, bro. That's the best advice I can give you. Because see, I know and I can understand, and it breaks my heart when people they're reaching out, and you don't know what I be honest with you again. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but I just let you know that we can be supportive. We say we can say give you a prayer. Heavenly Father above, pray for our brother, our new friend that just came in. You know that you can step in and heal some of those wounds that he's carrying. Remove some of the weight that is on our friend's back. Give him understanding. Give him that joy that only you can supply. Treat the untreatable. Because by your mercy and by your grace, and we don't even know if you a Christian or not, but it's still prayer. By your mercy and by your grace, your unbelievable power, it comes when we least expect it. Because I know the hurt that I had some 9 years ago, the weight that was pulled off my back in that fire, that you burnt it all up. I'm ever and always will be thankful. And I'm happy. I'm happy. And keep praying, bro. Keep praying. But a lot of times, what we got to do when them thoughts come back, we got to open the front door, and then we got to open up the back door, and let that thought keep going. That's one thing I practice a lot. Okay, I'm thinking about you who did me wrong, but you don't deserve time or space in my immediate thoughts. I'm gonna let that go, and I'm gonna think about something else. And every time it does, you just do the same thing. Do it again, and again and again, and eventually, it's not the conscious, because I was talking about that yesterday. It's the subconscious. When you realize your subconscious let it go, you're gonna be like, holy moly. Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't. I'm not. I'm not going to accept being poisoned for life. But when you keep being positive and keep moving forward, that poison, that the antidote, is being positive and keep moving forward. Exactly. And I don't know if you know the Bible says in the Old Testament. I don't know where it's at. Steel sharpens steel. You need you need guys like us that can come in and sharpen you up. Again, like I said it yesterday, you know, the Bible says put on the whole armor of God. Well, my armor was beat to piss. I'm not saying it's super shiny now and double plated, but it's a whole lot better than it was. We can't live your life for you, bro. But you've got to move out of the past. That's one step forward. And this is how I live. I have to. I have to. So I'm telling you how I live. I have to keep moving forward, regardless. Keep moving forward. I have to keep my eye out for stuff that's going to damage or stuff that's going to hurt me. I have to keep moving forward, and I have to be ever vigilant. No, that's nothing but the devil, bro. That's nothing but the devil, bro. That's nothing but the devil. And if when you get a chance, read Job, read the whole book, and you know this. Read the whole book of Job, because know this. I'm not gonna be your friend, and sit there and say that God's forsaken you. Because guess what? God was about in the end of the book, end of the book of Job. God was he was gonna take out Job's friends for telling him that crap. That God's forsaken. Now, God don't forsake nobody. But there's a lesson, there's a plan, there's a story, there's a testimony of you got a testimony right now. There's a testimony. It's just like, what is that? That song, I have a testimony. You have a testimony that you're living right now through all that abuse. And trust me, I've had it all the time. My father used to threaten us all the time. We had to call the cops to the house all the time. There was one time where I came in the door and there was blood splattered all over the wall. My father found out his father passed and went berserk on my mother, and she bit him on the hand, and blood was all over the wall. and he chased out to the next door neighbor, butt ass naked. And I finally snapped, and I literally beat the piss out of him. But hey, bro, I was shunned. You know what I asked when that truck blew up? When that truck blew up, I didn't say I didn't blame God. I didn't say nothing about God. What I said was, I said, Lord, I've never done nothing. I want to live. No. I like live and breathe. I've never done a thing. Lord, all I want to do is live. Please give me a second chance. And look what's happening right now. We talking about we're heading to Costa Rica. We're heading to Costa Rica. I've been there before. I've been places that I never thought I'd see. I've done things I just knew I'd never do. Don't give up your faith. Stay the path. Walk the walk. You got it. What the heck? Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm sorry I can't do much. Bro, you need to have a long talk with Charles. Charles a good man because I was nothing but, boy, it took a lot to talk to me for years, but I finally came out of it. I finally came out of it, but it was long. It was a long and hard road, and that's what I'm trying to say to you today. Keep moving forward. You got this. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I made a. Let's see something here. Let's see something. Oh, I just posted 351 Cleveland. I just posted. That's a link to my friend and pastor Kevin Waters. That's his page. He sends me his sermons every Monday. Check him out. He's a good man. Um, you might get something out of it. Good morning, good morning, Tamika. And the reason why I say that is I have said stuff that I would never have said to any pastor, and I say it to him, and he doesn't judge. And he breaks down God's word in such a way that makes it so simplistic. You hear that? You hear that? Them big words, so simplistic that it makes you learn to enjoy the word, and it'll teach you to know, because that's nothing but the devil. The devil wants you to think that everybody's forsaken you. The reason why you showed up to this page, no, you're not. You think you are, but you'll be all right. Well, guys, we've come to the end of this morning. And I don't want you to think that I'm leaving you hanging, Cleveland. But I have to get to work. Um, well, bro, you come to the right page. I battle demons all day long. They to be talking in my ear left and right. Charles battled demons, but that's it. No, Charles let him run. He let him run right. Let him run all over the daggone place. Nah, mine. I don't battle him. I had enough. Get behind me. But hey, but you guys again say a prayer. Say a prayer for my man Cleveland. 'Cause it sounds like he needs it. And just know, Cleveland. What we do here, just know God loves you. And if you don't think God loves you, I love you too. And you guys have a nice day. Nah, man. Because you know what? Them dark clouds, one day, gonna be light, fluffy, and white. Think about it that way. Y'all have a nice day. God bless. See y'all tomorrow. Peace out.